if you want, I don't know what I'm even doing right now. Hi guys, welcome to my very first YouTube video. I have been putting it off for as long as I can, but I am here to serve you guys some tips and tricks and some awkwardness along the way, because you know your girl is awkward. But this video is going to be a get to know me while you get ready with me. You guys voted on my Instagram and that's what you chose. So that's what I'm here to deliver. So yeah, if you wanna see how I created this natural, dewy, kind of everyday makeup look, keep watching. Okay, so I have already filled in my brows, lined them out underneath, and I have also already moisturized my skin. I use the Cetaphil, pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, moisturizer, and I let that sit while I do my eyebrows. If you would like an eyebrow video, comment and let me know, because that's like a whole thing. So first I'm going to prime my face, even though I have already moisturized. I'm just gonna go ahead and prime. And I am using the Farsali. I can never pronounce this brand, but I think it's Farsali, or maybe, I don't know. But this is the Skintune Blur Perfecting Primer Serum. Sometimes I use this, sometimes I use the liquid glass, sometimes I use the purple one. I think it's like unicorn something, I don't know. Or maybe I just think it's unicorn because it's purple, I don't know. I take my foundation brush and I just put this stuff all over, everywhere. I think that I have put off making a YouTube video for so long because honestly, it's really hard for me to sit in a room. I'm so sorry if you can hear the cars driving by. It's Sunday, so everybody is fun daying. But yeah, no, I think I have just put it off for so long because it's super hard for me to just sit here and talk to myself, pretty much, and like explain what I'm doing throughout the whole thing. You know, normally when I do my makeup, I just kind of put on some music and take my time, make it like relaxing, you know? But a lot of people have been interested in me making a YouTube channel. So here I am. You guys are welcome. You better love me for this because I feel extra awkward. So now that I have my face primed and ready to go, I'm gonna be using the It Cosmetics CC Plus cream. It's a color correcting full coverage cream, and it's got anti-aging, hydrating, all that good stuff in it. So this is pretty much just like my everyday kind of makeup. Not saying that I wear makeup every day, because that's a lie. I definitely do not wear makeup every day. But if I were like gonna get ready and go just out in public, I would do this right here. So I just squirt that on my face and I take my foundation brush. I don't really know, Rocky, could you not? I don't really know a whole lot about brushes per se. I like this brand. It's BS Mall, and this is a face flat brush, flat face brush. It's just flat. But I got them off of Amazon. I will link them below if you guys are interested. And of course, this wouldn't be my first video if I didn't forget to do something, so I'm gonna wet my beauty blender. Okay, so once you're done wetting your beauty blender, if you forgot to do that, like I did, like I always do, after you've smoothed out, or I guess after you've applied your CC cream or foundation or whatever you decide to use, I normally just go in with my beauty blender and kind of smooth everything out. This is supposed to be a get to know me while you get ready with me, but I don't really know what to tell you guys about myself. I feel like a lot of you that are going to see this like right off the bat already know who I am, but hopefully there is some new friends and new faces. I guess I can't see your face, you can only see mine, so I'm gonna try to tell you things about myself. I don't really like talking about myself, so this is gonna be pretty weird, but I'm doing it, so. I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Contour and Bronzer Cream. This is in the shade Light. It is a contour cream, so obviously it's not gonna be light colored, but it's a light brown, you know what I mean? So I just dab that on the back of my wet beauty blender and give myself some cheekbones. I don't really feel like I have to explain all of this because I feel like a lot of people already know how to contour. So I guess I will just start talking about myself. So obviously my name is Amber. I am 24 years old. I live in the Dallas area. I don't really feel like I need to give you my exact coordinates because that's weird. I don't know what to tell you guys about me. I have 4 animals. I have 2 cats and 2 dogs. My cats' names are Grwm and Yodi. They're not very normal names. I get that. I have been told that multiple times. Like, why did you name your cat Grwm? Why did you name your cat Yodi? Well, first off, it's my cat. They're my cats, so I can name them whatever I want. And secondly, Grwm, his name is Grwm because when he was younger, I mean, he still does this. He still acts like a crackhead. But when he was younger, we actually named him Blue because he's very fluffy. He's white. He's actually sitting right over there. He's fluffy, white. He's got some gray in him, but his eyes are big and they're blue. So his name was Blue. Well, the longer that we had him, he started doing really weird stuff, like scratching on the ground and then like looking at you and taking off running, or jumping up on the counter, knocking things over, you know, just doing weird stuff. So I would yell at him and be like, hey, what are you doing? And he would jump off the counter or stop doing whatever he's doing and then just take off running and go do some other weird shit. So after a while of just the weirdness that continued, instead of yelling, what are you doing? I just started yelling, doing. Hey. It just happened. I just started yelling, doing, and I guess I just started calling him that. I don't really know. It all happened so fast. That's just his name now. It's more so like a nickname, I guess you could say, but he like goes by it. He knows his name is Doing. It's weird. And then Yodi, my other cat, me and my husband got him when we lived in Odessa. And we thought he was a girl. Oh, before I continue, I'm going to conceal my under eyes, nose, forehead, all that jazz with the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, and this is in the shade Light Sand. Anyways, Yodi, we got him when we lived in Odessa, and we thought he was a girl because that's what the PetSmart or Petco or wherever we got him from told us that he was. They said that he was a girl. And so we named him Princess. I dyed his white paws purple and bought him a pink collar, and he was living his best gay life, let's just say. He was fabulous. He was just very feminine for a boy cat. We brought him here to Dallas when we came to visit our family, and we brought him with us because we wanted to take him to our vet here. And we got there and they started examining him and doing all the vet things that vets do, and he said, "He looks good," or something, and we were like, "Wait, he?" And the vet was like, "Yeah, this is a boy." And we were like, "Oh my God, we thought he was a girl the whole time." Like, we just pretty much made him be a girl, so we felt really bad. So I never dyed his paws again. I waited till they faded. Like, I washed him, you know, a couple of times so that it faded a bit quicker. And his name is weird. There was one day me and my husband were laying in bed and I folded Yodi's ears back and he looked like Yoda from Star Wars. So I switched out the A for an I, and now he's Yodi instead of Yoda. And that's just his name, and he knows his name too. Now that we're all concealed, we are going to take this big e.l.f. powder brush and we're going to set our face. I kind of want something like dewy, so I'm gonna go with the Laura Mercier. This is the translucent loose setting powder, but it's the glow. So it's got kind of like an iridescent-y kind of glow to it. I don't even know if that's a word, iridescent-y. It's iridescent. E. You get it. I'm just gonna take this brush and set my whole face with it. If my eyelids would stop creasing, that would be fantastic. Back to the animals. Then I have the two dogs. The first one that I will talk about is Missy May. She is the best dog I think I've ever had. RIP to all my other dogs that I've had. And no disrespect to the other dog that we have, Rocky, but he's not good. If you've ever met him, you know he's bad. But Missy is, how old are you, Missy? I think she's 4, about to be 5. Her birthday is in May. So I'm pretty sure she's 4. I'm a terrible mother, I know. But when you've got 4 animals, it's hard to keep up, okay? It's like having 4 children. You forget their names and who they even are, how old they are, all that. She is I think she's a lab schnauzer mix or a lab terrier mix. I've gotten both. I really want to do a dog DNA test on her because I think it would be really cool to figure out what she is, because I would love to get another one. But she is the sweetest girl in the whole world. She loves to play fetch and she never leaves my side. She's sitting right here right now. And then we have Rocky. That is our miniature Doberman Pinscher. Do yourself a favor and don't get a miniature Doberman Pinscher. They are so bad. Maybe we just got a bad one because he is terrible. Honestly, I love him so much and he's so cute, but he is like a bat out of hell. I don't know. Is that even the saying? Who knows? I'm just going to kind of give my lips some hydration. Sorry, I just transitioned from dog to makeup, but I'm trying to do a lot of things at once, and this is harder than I thought it was gonna be. But this is the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker Pillow Plump XXL Lip Gloss. I just use it because it gives my lips like a little bit of a plump. And I like to put it on while I'm doing my makeup. I honestly don't apply this like throughout the night. I just apply it while I'm doing my makeup, and then I just leave it throughout the day. Like, it really does the job well. I like it, and you don't have to use a lot of it for it to actually work. So yeah, go and get you some Sexy Mother Pucker. Okay, so now that our face is all set and ready to go, I'm gonna deepen up my contour a little bit with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And I'm just going in with this flat angled brush. I just like to pat it lightly onto my skin and just work my way up. Normally when I pat over here, my eyebrow moves. I don't know if it's doing it. Hold on. No, it's not. Okay. Wow. And I just go over all the same spots that I contoured in just to add a little bit more emphasis, depth on the contour. Make it a little bit more noticeable, I guess. Don't forget that neck, baby. Okay, now I'm going to bake my face. I'm just going to take a dry beauty blender. I don't know why I prefer to use dry for baking. I don't know if there's like a difference, but I feel like it just goes on a little bit more smooth. And I'm just using Airspun to bake. I don't do like a super harsh bake. I just like to add a little bit of something. Okay, so I guess we are gonna go harsh with the baking, Amber. Like, okay. Whatever, girl. Do you, boo-boo? And I don't let that sit for too long, because I just don't think it's like that necessary. He wants to say hi. Come. This is Rocky. Him is cute. Okay, we are going to brush all this off. I love bronzer, so don't judge me, but I'm gonna also go in with this bronzer, Bestie Bronze. This is the Khloe and Malika BFF Becca palette. I believe this one's Khloe's. No, this one's Malika's. Yeah, this one's Malika's. So I just dab into that a little bit, and instead of patting it, I just kind of like whirl it around. All the same spots that we contoured and bronzed and then bronzed again. I love a good bronzer. I don't know. I just like being bronzy. Oh. And then I'm gonna go in with a angled brush into this little blush, Yes Girl blush. And just kind of dab it in the areas that I want some blushing. So now that we've got our blush on, I'm going to do a natural eye look. I did a poll on Instagram and asked if you guys wanted natural eye makeup versus like dark and grungy eye makeup, and everybody picked the light one. So that's what I'm gonna do today. It's not hard. Literally anyone can do it. You just need a bronzer, of course, and a fluffy little blending brush, pretty much. So I like to use this. It's called Black Radiance. It's pressed powder. I have had this for probably 4 or 5 years, if not longer than that. This is the shade Ebony. I'm pretty sure I got it from a CVS. I honestly don't know, but it works really good and I like it a lot. I just take this little brush, pat it in there, tap off, and then just smooth it into my crease. Only in the outer corner though. I'll move it forward a little bit, or I guess not forward, I'll move it inner a little bit, but I like to focus it on the outer crease. And I'll just drag it up underneath my eye a little bit. Ooh, that's one thing I can tell you guys about me. Fun fact, I hate touching my eyeball. I hate anything touching my eyeball. I hate anything that really has to do with eyeballs. I don't like it. Not a fan, not even a teeny tiny bit. I hate it. I really hate it. I feel like we should not be touching our eyeballs. Like, I normally wear glasses and I can't stand wearing my glasses, and I've said that to multiple people and they're like, oh, why don't you just get contacts? I don't want to put a little tiny contact in my eyeball. I don't want to have to stretch my eyeball open, shove it in there, hope that it stays, doesn't pop out. I'm gonna start crying. I mean, it's a whole thing. Like, I give props to those of you who wear contacts because physically, mentally, I can't do it. I don't know how you guys do it, but congratulations and props to you guys because can't do it. And like I said, just drag this up underneath your eye without touching your eyeball. And I just really like the way that this looks. Like, it makes me look like you actually got ready, but I mean, I guess I am getting ready because I'm putting on a full face of makeup, but it's not like full glam. So we have got our face on. We have got our eyeshadow on. I guess we can go ahead and do lashes. This is the mascara that I use. It is Urban Decay. And honestly, I haven't been using this for that long. My sister-in-law bought it for me, and I actually really do like it. I was using drugstore mascara. It was the, I think it's L'Oreal. So I was using this drugstore mascara, L'Oreal Voluminous or whatever, and I really like that. I have used that mascara for sorry, I have used this mascara for so long, like so long. Honestly, even though it's drugstore, it's really good. And I just gave away the fact that I'm wearing freaking pajama pants while I film this. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go in. A lot of people curl their lashes. I don't. I will if I am not gonna put lashes on, but I plan on putting lashes on. So this mirror is super cool. It's called Mirex. My husband bought it for me. It's super dirty. I really need to invest in some Windex, but I really like it. It's got this little button, so it's got levels of brightness on them. You can turn it off, turn it on. That's really bright. It's like medium bright. It's like not that bright, and then it turns off. It's great for like traveling or like touching up your makeup when you go out, you know, because some bathrooms don't have the best lighting. So it's really great to just keep in your purse. I believe this is also from Amazon. So yeah, I'm just going to apply this mascara. And I normally do a light layer of mascara and then I'll go back and do another layer just because I feel like when I let it dry and then come back and do it again, it doesn't clump up near as easily, and nobody likes clumpy lashes. But here is the packaging. Okay, second layer of mascara. Okay. Yeah, here's another look at this, at the name of this, just in case anybody is interested. So, my camera died about 3 days ago. And I just didn't have time to come back, finish filming that video that I started with. So pretty much what I did was I just redid exactly what I had done before. So yeah. I have my lashes right here. They are BEPHOLAN. I really can't pronounce the company name. I can't pronounce anything. You guys will learn that very, very quickly, that I can't pronounce anything. This is the packaging that it comes in. 3D effect, natural and soft. Yodi, hey, get down. Reusable for up to 15 uses. So I think that's really cool. So if you made it this far in the video, proud of you. Thank you so much for sticking with me through the dead camera. We are on Wednesday. It is so pretty outside. I may want to go out and have a margarita after this, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on. Let's hope, because lashes is like the #1 thing that I struggle with. This is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. It's formaldehyde free, latex free, and it's clear with aloe. I can say formaldehyde, but I can't say Farsali. Maybe I'm saying it right. Maybe I'm just doubting myself. But this is the... I'm so sorry for my dog in the background. I really, really like this glue. I used to just use the Duo glue, and it works just fine. I have literally nothing against it. I think that like all lash glues, what the heck? I think that all lash glues are decent, you know, because it's literally just lash glue. I mean, like, how different can they all be from each other? You know what I mean? I got this one and it works really good, I feel like, for me. But I also do something a little different with my lashes. I like the little applicator that it has. I swear if this thing in my eye does not leave soon, I am going to freak out. And the best thing that I can do is just push my lashes up out of the way, because I'm not about to touch my eye. But yeah, I really do like this little applicator guy. It's really small and it doesn't like put a whole bunch of product on your lash. Like, it's super easy to, I guess, control the amount that you're using on your lash. Okay, so I'll put that on my lash strip, and then I'll just take whatever's left on here and do a small line of the glue along my lash line, and then I'll just let that sit and let this lash dry a little bit. I like to put my camera like pretty much right up underneath me and grab the middle of the lash and stick it in the middle. Look at me going, talking through this. connect the outer corner and then the inner corner. And I'll just take my tweezers and kind of squeeze it with my natural lash line. And I have to be, there's still something in this eye. And now it's watering, like how great. Okay, so we've got that one on. I like to lay that line of glue down on my actual lid before, just because I feel like it acts as like an extra like backup. Like say like you're putting it on your lash, and you know how like sometimes when you're putting glue on your lash, like it's a little bit thicker down at the end than it is at the top, or it's a little bit thicker at the inner corner than it is at the bottom of the lash. So you'll go to put it on and like your inner corner sticks really well, but your outer doesn't, or vice versa. So I feel like putting just an extra line on your lash line, even if it is really thin, I feel like it helps, one, get it to stick, and two, stays on longer. And if your inner or your outer isn't sticking because the glue on the lash is all dried up, you have a little bit of extra glue on your lid to help. So we're just gonna do the same thing with this lash. Okay, so now that we got these bad boys on, I'm gonna go in and do a lip. And I have been doing the same, literally the exact same thing for like 5 or 6 months. I love this Sephora gel lip liner. It's in the shade Creme de la Creme. Creme de la Creme. It's just super, super creamy. Like it goes on like a dream, okay? So for my lips, I just kind of overline my Cupid's bow a little bit. And then follow my natural line down. Same thing with the bottom. I overline the bottom just here. And that's it. And then I just fill in my corners. Just like that. And this shade is just so pretty. I feel like it can go under literally anything. But what I normally put on top is this cream lip stain, also by Sephora. And this is in the shade 66. No shade name, just a number, but I love it. But I just sit it right there in the middle. Bring it up on my upper lip just a tad. And then I'll let it sit for a second because it is creamy and it is a lip stain. So it's like kind of like really super wet right when you put it on. But I've learned that if you let it sit for a second and just let it do its thing. Let it get like a little bit tacky. Then I'll go in with my finger and kind of blot it up and make it nice and cute. So while I'm letting the lip stain figure itself out, I'm gonna do a highlight, and I'm gonna go back in with the same Becca palette by Khloe and Malika. I actually don't use a highlight brush. I don't know why, maybe because I just don't have one. So I've just been using this MAC 234 SES like marble brush. I won this in a giveaway that Ethan Supreme did, and it works just fine. So that's what I'd be using. So I'm just gonna swirl that around a little bit. And I start on my nose because my nose is my favorite to highlight and contour and all that. So I just kind of slap it on the tip and then bring it up on the bridge and just lightly dust that on. And I just think it's so pretty. I love this highlight. It makes me look so goldeny. And then do the same thing over here. I just lightly circle this on my cheeks, or I guess on the cheek, the high point of the cheekbone. And bring it around town. And it's just, it's so like soft and subtle, but it still has such a pretty pigment, and it picks up light so nicely. It's gorgeous. I really do love this little palette here. So yeah, it just gives you a little something to make you look alive and awake. And then I'm just gonna go in there again and add a little bit on my brow bone. Look at how pretty. Look at how pretty. Okay, we're gonna go in and blot our lips because it's feeling nice and tacky now. Just like that. Just like that. That's really the finished product. I'm just gonna go in with the Urban Decay ALL-Nighter setting spray and spray my face. I just hit the shit out of my mic, and so y'all probably heard that. And just let that dry. And that's really it for this look. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more, please like and subscribe. I am not going to give an exact day and time yet of when I'm gonna be regularly uploading because life is still kind of hectic at the moment. My husband is looking at going back to work. Like, we just have a lot going on. We may move, even though we've only been in this house for a year. We may not move. We don't really know what we're doing. So I'm just kind of going with the flow at the moment, and I hope that you guys can too. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any video ideas that you guys would like for me to do, please comment and let me know. So thank you so much for watching my first YouTube video. Stay groovy, baby!